Hey everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to generate images with the help of OpenAI API in JavaScript Node.js. So let's get started. So the prerequisite of this video is you must have Node.js installed on your system, and also you must have some OpenAI API credits because this isn't free. So first thing, just Google OpenAI API. You'll be having this OpenAI platform. Click here and also make sure that you are signing in with your OpenAI account. And if you scroll down over here to the left, we'll be having this specialized models, and under that the first one is going to be image generation. Click here, and if you scroll down here, we'll be having the generate images sample code that they have given. Just go to image API and change the language to JavaScript. So this is basically the code that all we need, and here we are going to use the gpt-image-1 model, which is the latest model, and it is far better than DALL-E model. So I will just copy this code, and here I am in my Visual Studio Code. I will just create a new file, rename it as new.js, and just paste the code that we are having over here. So for this we must need the OpenAI package. So just go to terminal, new terminal, npm I OpenAI, just hit enter. And also, if you're already having this OpenAI library, make sure that you are upgrading it to the latest version. And in this code, they have just given the model as well as prompt as a parameters to generate the images. What if we want to customize this image much more? For example, we can decide the number of images getting generated, the quality of the image getting generated, or the dimensions, the resolution of the image getting generated. In that case, if you just scroll up, here we will be having the image API. You can just open this in a new tab. Here basically we can get all the parameters that we can pass along with this image model to generate images. For example, here if I go to Node.js, and we are having here the size as well as the number of images generated. Not only that, we can just go through that. Okay, so here we are having the create image, and this is going to be the request body parameters. First one is obviously the prompt, and we have a comparison between gpt-image-1, DALL-E 2 and DALL-E 3. So OpenAI has 3 models for image generation, so you can choose whichever suits you, and gpt-image-1 is the most advanced one, and DALL-E 3 is like the previous model. And next we are having the background. This is also an optional parameter. Prompt is compulsory. So background can be like transparent, opaque, or auto. In case if you want the background removed, you can use this. And this is going to be the model. So model is also like you need to pass it. It's good, but it's optional, and it defaults to DALL-E 3. This is self-explanatory. In our case, we are going to use gpt-image-1. This is moderation. You don't have to like consider this much. And next is going to be the number of image generated. This should be between 1 and 10, and for DALL-E 3 it can be only 1. So with the help of gpt-image-1, I guess at a instance for a single prompt we can generate any number of images between 1 and 10. And the output compression, this is also optional, not used much. Next is going to be the output format, and this is going to be the PNG, JPG, WebP, the extension of the image. The next parameter is the quality. I would say this is one of the most important parameters because this has the ability to change the number of credits that you are getting charged. Because for example, in gpt-image-1, if you are going to go with high quality, those images will be getting charged in a much higher rate, whereas medium and low will be charged in a much lower rate. So basically the cost to generate a particular image and the number of credits that you are going to get charged depends upon the quality that you send. So make sure that in case if you are building a project, make sure that you are like analyzing and specifying this particular parameter. And next is going to be the response format. This is just base 64 images for gpt-image-1, and for for DALL-E 2 and DALL-E 3 you can even have a URL, like they give a specific URL for them, but gpt-image-1 it's just base 64. And I told you, right, the size, this is just the dimension, and next one is going to be the style. That's also like optional, like we can take care of that in the prompt itself. And as I told you earlier, right, the quality is important, and depending upon the quality of the image we will be priced differently. So for that, here to the top we will be having the docs. You can just open it in a new tab, and if you go here we will be having the pricing. Click that, and here we'll be having the price of the models, like the text models, the input and the output tokens. If you just scroll, we'll be having the audio models, and here if we scroll down much more, we'll be having for the image model, as you can see. And this is the price. Like if the quality is high, just look at the price difference between the high quality as well as the low quality images. So this is what I told you, like you need to like take care of, because DALL-E 3 comes with standard and HD image quality, GPT-1 image comes with low, medium and high. So depending upon the quality, the more you are going to get charged. So just be careful and go through this particular price thing before you are going to even generate an image. So now let's just go and like try it out. For this particular video, I will just go with like medium quality. So we're already having the code, right? So I'll just go here and copy the quality thing, and the code is quite straightforward. We are having the import from OpenAI, using that object, sending the prompt, passing all the necessary things, and we are getting the base 64 image as the output, and then we are just storing it. So this image will be stored in our exact same folder structure. Simplest of JavaScript code. And here I'm just going to pass the quality, and this is going to be medium. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. You can literally like change the other stuff based upon your use case. Yeah, I will also change the prompt now. Let me just quickly remove this and have a different one. So this is going to be my prompt: a Japanese samurai with this sword, high quality and realistic. Another important thing, we need to add the OpenAI API key. So for this, just go here inside this OpenAI object, curly bracket, and within that you need to type API key like this, and you can just access this particular key from the environment variable. Since it's just a demo, I'm just going to like put it inside double quotes as a direct string. So now we need to paste the OpenAI API key. So I hope you know how to find it. You just need to go to your profile and select API keys, create new secret key, just name it anything of your choice, and select the project and create secret key. Make sure that you don't share this with anyone. If you feel it's shared, you can always delete it over here, and I'll just go and put the key. That's fine. And now let's run the code. It's going to be node space new.js, hit enter, and we have got some warning. This is fine, we can easily like neglect it. It's not an error. You just need to basically add this particular thing, type module inside our package.json. So we just need to like add it over here, just add it, and this particular warning won't be coming. And we have got the output image otter.png, the same thing that has been specified in the code. And this is our prompt, and let's see the image, and boom, that looks so good. The quality of the image looks amazing. And mind you guys, this is just a medium prompt. This is not the best quality, and this even looks like hyper realistic. Like nobody would believe if this is an AI generated image. That looks super high quality. And you can just play around with other parameters. And what if you wanted this particular image, rather than getting saved here, being sent to the like response? In that case, how to convert this code is, you need to make use of the Express package and create a REST endpoint. So the simplest way, what I would recommend you to do is, you can just copy the normal standalone JavaScript code, go to ChatGPT, put it over here, and ask this to add Express and create endpoint. So you can basically like add that prompt, and it will be able to give that REST endpoint along with the parameter, the request parameters. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you'd have found it useful. Do check the playlist of my channel. Done a lot of videos in programming and AI tools. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.